Hello, and welcome to the first episode of TWOW. First up, let's look at our 20 contestants. Your book's colors are the two colors you DM'd me or based on the first and last letter of your name. Of the chosen colors, navy was the most popular, with 5 picks. The number in the top right is determined by when you responded. I'll say all of your names now. I asked you all, humanity has advanced to the point where we can biologically engineer animals to be used as weapons in warfare. What is an example of a weaponized animal we have created? 20 contestants made 19 responses to this prompt. Only 19? 2 of you had the exact same response, so for this round, I'll treat you both as one contestant to be fair, and so that I don't break my voting calculator. We got an average votes per response of 11, with vote count ranging from 9 to 13, which I'm decently happy with. The bottom 4 responses and their contestants will be eliminated, the top 15 responses and their contestants will move on. Remember that your average percentile gives you points for future rounds. But who won the round with the highest average percentile? Was it you? No, it wasn't. Unless your name is Eternal Rose, with the response, elephants with extendable tusks can pierce through fortresses from afar, which got an average percentile of 69.48. This kind of response was exactly what I had in mind with the prompt, so I'm happy it won. The stats, in order, are, average percentile, which is how many responses on average voters put your response above, which is converted into points. Standard deviation, which is basically a number from 0 to 50 saying how controversial your response is. Skew, which is complicated, but basically the lower skew wins in ties. Votes, how many times the response was voted on. And the VRD, where each bar represents one vote, ranked from best to worst. You can see that despite only having one first place vote, its lowest votes were still 33%. In second, we have Yoshi, with the response, cows trained to assassinate world leaders. Just coincidences? No, coincidences. I'm not a big fan of pun responses, but I respect getting such a high placement with such a subversive response. Last on the podium is Leopard Sun with the response, mechanized peregrine falcons shoot down enemy aircrafts at record-breaking speeds. Everyone seemed to either love or hate this response, with a standard deviation of 32.58, surprisingly not the highest of the round. It might be that some people see record-breaking as an 11-word dodge, or it might be the fact that some people don't know that peregrine falcons are the fastest animal. More people seem to love it than hate it though, putting it in third. Here are the next responses. Swa has another love it or hate it response, but with a lower standard deviation. On to the next responses. I like the rhyme in Orton's response, although it seems like most voters didn't get it. And the last 3 responses before the danger zone are: I submitted a dummy response to even out the screens, and may I just say that being so close to 50% is the perfect placement for a dummy response. Anyways, here are the contestants in the danger zone. Only half of these contestants will survive. Note that in future rounds, due to points, there won't be a danger zone. These are the matchups, only one contestant in each matchup will survive. The first matchup is Mystery Man vs Yoshi Awesome. Yoshi Awesome was unable to complete the Joe challenge, leaving only one Yoshi alive. Next is Awesome Cat vs Tedadero. It looks like voters were not able to appreciate your vulgar pun, allowing the simp to survive. Next is Wenny Unity vs Blue Shell and JMO62. According to all known laws of TWOW, there is no way for a B-movie script response to be able to survive. Finally, Zyamix vs Mycelium 4. Mycelium's repeated joke response dies to the surprise of no one, the voters couldn't kill such cute animals. Mystery Man has the highest standard deviation, possibly due to it being unrealistic, while Mycelium 4 has the lowest standard deviation, due to everyone agreeing that it is the best response. Of the animals mentioned multiple times, cats were mentioned 3 times, and elephants, dragons, and dogs were mentioned twice. Now let's look at everyone's points. It's a bit like a voter ranking distribution, but with contestants. CRD it is. You can see that the top 4 responses were neck and neck, whereas the elimination zone had a sharp decline. You're wondering why I put everyone on a podium, including the eliminated contestants? That's because the lowest contestants are burned alive. The lava will rise up to the bottom 3 contestants next round. For a chance of survival, respond to this prompt. On your way to find the MacGuffin, an elephant with extendable tusks blocks your way. Luckily, you have a sci-fi gadget at your disposal to get past them. What gadget do you have, and how will you use it to defeat the creature? You have until this time to respond. Voting will come out shortly after the deadline in the Discord, so make sure to join if you haven't already. Good luck.